Keeping you safe with next weather alerts here on Kcal News.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
Rise and shine. Good morning to you. It is Friday, March 28th. I'm Chris Holmshire.
And I'm Kalina Strinos, and here are the stories we're tracking as you head out the door. A dangerous pursuit leads to a violent crash near LAX, and it turns deadly. We're live at the scene with the investigation and also how this could impact your commute.
Plus, Pasadena Unified tackles layoffs and a school's reopening after the wildfires. We're going to dive deeper into the meeting that got heated late into the night.
And President Trump's crackdown on foreign students in the U.S. continues. We'll check in on UCLA students involved in last year's campus protests.
But first, let's take a look at your next weather forecast. Amber Lee joins us now. Amber, good morning.
Hi, good morning. So after a few days of below average temperatures here in Southern California, we are going to continue the same trend. Here's a live look outside with our next weather sky cam, our Long Beach camera. You can't see it here, but we are waking up to gray conditions. That marine layer is a little thicker, so there is a chance this morning we could see some patchy drizzle. And because we have such a thick layer of marine clouds overhead, temperatures once again starting off in the 50s. You could see it there from Santa Clarita all the way down to Laguna Beach. Our live radar with our next weather forecast is showing that we also have some high clouds up above. So as we head into the rest of the morning, we're actually going to see a little bit more sunshine today compared to yesterday. So we are talking about temperatures mainly in the 60s and 70s. So we're going to continue this cooler weather as we head into this upcoming weekend. But coming up my next weather update, I'm tracking a couple chances of rain, believe it or not. I know we talked about one that's going to bring us measurable rainfall, but there's another one that could, affect the roadways again. So I'll have that coming up a little bit later.
Well, I haven't washed my car, so I think I'm in luck.
I think you're in luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get out the door right now for a look at our current traffic conditions. The 101 freeway in Hollywood this morning looks like this from Kcal. That is a look, and it looks great in both directions. No problems to report there. We also have a look at the 5 freeway northbound from Norwalk to the 101. That's an 18-minute ride. The 110 north from the 105 to the 10, about a 14-minute commute. And I want to get you ready with our traffic forecasts. We do have a game at Dodger Stadium, Dodgers against Tigers, 7:10 tonight. So the roadways that could be impacted are those roadways going into and out of that area. 405 right now, slowing down. We do have a look at police activity as well, both directions Sepulveda between Century and 98th. All lanes are closed. Be sure to take your alternate route. And we do want to update you on this breaking news. That is about that pursuit that ended in a deadly crash in Westchester.
Yeah, it's still an active scene. It killed one person and others sent to the hospital. Let's take a live look right now from our LAX Skycam. You can see the flashing lights if you look closely. It's at the center of your screen. This is Century and Sepulveda where the crash happened. So, of course, as Tina Patel told us, that means it could impact airport traffic. Let's go right to her right now. She's at the scene of the crash. How's it looking right now, Tina?
Well, luckily it is still early, but we're already starting to see traffic pick up, so it's definitely going to be a concern for a lot of drivers this morning. Now, LAPD tells us they had been pursuing a vehicle in this area early in the morning. They actually lost sight of the vehicle, so they called off the pursuit, but then moments later, they got reports of this crash on Century and Sepulveda. You can see that intersection still closed off, as well as a number of streets around it. I want to show you some video. It shows the suspect's vehicle on its side. That's an SUV that the driver apparently lost control of. They collided with another vehicle. Now, we're told 2 people were inside the SUV. The passenger was killed. The suspect was taken to the hospital to be treated and then will be taken into custody. The driver of the other vehicle also suffered injuries, but they do not appear to be life-threatening. Police have not shared a lot of details about the pursuit that led up to this crash, only that it happened a little after 1 this morning. They say they were trying to pull over that driver for suspicion of DUI. The driver will likely face much more serious charges now. Now, as we come back live, Kalina was just saying that north and southbound lanes of Sepulveda are closed right by the airport entrance. It's going to probably be closed for several hours. So if you are coming to the airport, you're just going to need to give yourself a little bit more time. You can still access the airport, but there's only certain ways you can do that. So you're going to want to just give yourself more time because it's always busy here, especially on a Friday. It'll just be busier now with this. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll keep you updated on those closures as well, Tina. Thank you. We have more breaking news right now. An LAPD unit working the scene of the deadly pursuit in Westchester was hit Our assignment manager, Mark Lewis, at the desk with the details on that. And Mark, this has become quite a mess.
Yeah, it really has, Kalina. This collision, it involved an LAPD patrol unit that was at the perimeter of that deadly pursuit crash that Tina was just talking about. It appears a completely unrelated driver just came along and collided with the rear end of that officer's SUV. Now, thankfully, the collision was not that severe, but the two cars did make contact, which means there's now going to be an entirely other incident report that LAPD officers are going to have to file here. The officers in that patrol unit were conducting traffic control on the perimeter of that deadly pursuit incident near Sepulveda and Century that Tina was telling you about. They weren't in their SUV at the time the collision occurred, but LAPD headquarters says the driver of the Toyota SUV that struck the police unit, that man did remain at the scene. He's cooperating with officers. No arrest yet, but he'll probably get a citation for this. Good news, no injuries in this crash, but it certainly did add to the already congested situation there on Sepulveda, as officers had to stop what they were doing with the pursuit crash to handle this second incident, second crash instead. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
Now you can get your Kcal News, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.